My name is Francisco Ocasio. I attended the Israel Fulbright Hayes Scholarship trip this past July. It was a phenomenal experience. Traveling abroad to the Middle East completely changed my view. It drastically showed how cultures within the country live together, from Arabic and Jewish, and just the representation of what Israeli stands for. In addition, we visited many historical sites. These sites were amazing, sites that were beyond 3,000 years old and still standing and represent a magnitude of symbolism to multiple cultures and religions and all around the world. We traveled through Caesarea, and in it itself was a historical area where lots of landmarks still stand. And we learned about the history and how society changed over time and how the Crusaders came into play and made their mark in history. As time went through, we also visited Jerusalem, and in Jerusalem it was just breathtaking. We visited all four quarters, and we traveled to the walls, and we visited many historical areas to which, religiously, to follow the stations of the cross and to see so many people praying and worshiping and how it impacts their life drastically every single day. Changes the world, changes a society, a community, and it's very powerful. As we stayed in Israel altogether, we also learned a language at Uban, Hebrew. It was very difficult, and coming from a Latino background, it was interesting to be a student in a country that I did not know the language at all. It brought back perspective as a bilingual student, and it also showed and made me feel again how it is to be in a community or in a society where a dominant language is spoken every single day. It was frustrating, and as we went through the Uban, I was learning different words and conversational pieces, so it allowed me to be able to do basic conversations with the natives who lived there, and it was interesting. They appreciate the fact that we were trying, and it was welcoming, and it was interesting. Like I said, the language was completely different. We had to read from right to left and write right to left, and we were learning literature as well. In addition to my experience at Israel, we also spoke to many different people, Muslim and Jewish, Israeli, Arabic, and Jewish again. It was just interesting how everyone had a different perspective on the social issues and the religious issues that continuously plague their society, their community. It's a constant struggle, obstacle, which I found very intriguing. In addition, there are many different people that we visited and spoke to that spoke on behalf of social justices and spoke on behalf of equality in many different forms. And it's interesting when we compare it to the U.S., we see the same type of struggle occur in different ways, just different examples. So it was completely fascinating, and it has forever changed my life, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity. And it was great that I was able to bring this back to my classroom in Paterson, New Jersey, to where I was showing my students pictures, literature, and different ways that communities are very similar and different here in the U.S. and in Israel. Thank you very much.